problem. Right out here, he's a pretty good ways from us. So we gobbled just then. We're fixing to break and go to him while we still got some dim light to move around in. We're too far from him from what we want to be. It's 2 to 3. Yeah, they're just right there.
I was dead before the day I was born. Had a target on my back running out tomorrow. But there's only one keeper for a blessed soul. Had to rise from the ash, turn dust to gold.
Crossbow and running the Tacticams. We've had some close, close calls here in the last few days. Just a little bit of bad luck, hadn't got the kill, hadn't shot. Been trying to get everything set up just right. And finally this morning, these turkeys didn't do exactly like we wanted them to. They kind of come off to our left on this side hill instead of coming up right in front of us. But they come in. I wasn't sure. I knew they was out there a little ways. I asked Kerry Wayne how far. He said 30, so I held for 30. And I ain't sure that Crossbow shoots so fast. Don't know, but it sounded like I smoked him. He flew up and went over the top of the hill kind of slow. And when they come back up the other side, it was only one of the gobblers. So hopefully that other one's laying right over the hill here. We're gonna go look here in a second and hopefully show y'all a bow kill turkey in a minute. All right, we got up and walked up here to where we shot the turkey. It's been 30 minutes or so since we shot him. And big feather pile right here. Kind of funny because that's what we was using this morning. I normally don't use the split V, but I've noticed here lately Kerry Wayne's been getting them to gobble a little bit better with a raspier call, so I swapped over. Been running the ghost cut, and that's typically what I run. This morning I swapped over and put a little more rasp on them with the feather pile split V, and they gobbled real good. And here's a feather pile. Compliments of the feather pile split V. It's the first turkey we've shot with the new dart and crossbow. We're also trying out these new Tacticams, hopefully getting y'all some better footage. But turkey went right over the point of this hill and never came back up the other side, but the other gobbler did. The other gobbler come up the other side and continued to gobble going down through there. So we're just gonna go see if we can find him, and we'll show him to y'all when we do. I don't think he's gonna be far. There's some blood up through here. Man, look at the beard on this thing. Dang good beard on him. Pretty thick, long. They come up through there, both of them had good beards. We seen them swinging. They gobbled good. Called them in with the MFK new feather pile split V. It's a pretty raspy call, but it had them gobbling and brought them right in, right off the limb. But tell you what happened this morning. We were hunting with the new dart and crossbow. Just got it in, had it about a week now. And right off the bat, we smoked a coyote with it at 13 yards, put it in the pile. And now this morning we got a turkey on the ground, and a good turkey at that. Big long beard. He got pretty good spurs too. But I'll tell you what, that darting saved us this morning. It's if you hadn't shot any of the crossbows or bows in general, we got compounds and crossbows from darting. Been real pleased with them. They're real flat shooting bows, and that's what saved us this morning, because we didn't know the yardage on this turkey. Come up hard to my left, and I had to guess the distance. Kerry Wayne, I was trying to look through the scope and look at both turkeys. They were spaced out a little bit, so I had to make a quick judgment call. Then here on these side hills, and that makes judging distance kind of tough when it's when you're looking at hills. And we were at the bottom, turkeys were up above us just a little bit, and we actually misjudged the distance just a little. The turkey was out there closer to 40. I shot for 30, and luckily, thanks to a flat shooting bow, we got him, because my first pin is sighted in at about 20 steps, our first crosshair. I put that first crosshair on him and still got it in there. Hit him a little low, but since the bow shoots as flat as it does, I was still able to hit the turkey right here. I was aiming right here, so I didn't have much drop from 20 to 40, and that saved us on this deal. So
real pleased with the Darton's performance, and we've got fur and feather in the piles already. So if you're interested in getting a crossbow or a compound, like I said, we shoot both. We'll swap out. With these turkeys, the crossbow makes it a little easier just due to the moving and the drawing the bow. But if you haven't checked out any of their bows, you ought to. They're real good stuff. And one thing a lot of people don't know is Darton is behind a lot of the technology and a lot of the other bow brands. So, check them out, see what you think. But as y'all saw, there was two turkeys this morning, and that other turkey is still gobbling over the hill behind us. So we fixing to swap out. I'm gonna let Kerry Wayne get on the crossbow. I'm gonna get behind the camera and see if we can pull a double off this morning and get that other turkey killed, because he's still hot. That's another plus about hunting turkeys with a bow. I shot this turkey. He flew up, went up the hill. They actually got back together. I called to him, and even though this turkey was hurt, he's kind of like an elk. He was still. I wasn't sure that I got him actually because of the way he was acting, but he went over the hill. The other turkey went back to gobbling right after I shot. And when they topped and come up the other side hill, there was only one. And so we figured that this one was dead at the bottom of the hill, and sure enough, here he lays. But that's just another good thing about a bow. You can shoot, and if you got multiple turkeys, you swap up and get the other one, because a lot of times, it really doesn't scare them. Where with a shotgun, they're gonna take off. But it was a good hunt. And one other thing I want to mention: if you hadn't checked out Tacticam, you see I've got a little small camera, real small, one button operation, but it's got real good HD footage, real wide angle. You can still film your hunts. We're using them to get the shooter's view, so we'll add that when y'all watch this on the episode of MFK. You'll see my point of view before I shot the turkey. That's going to be a neat deal. But if you're one of those guys that solo hunts, you want to film your hunt, check out Tacticam. They're real simple and do real good. They'll mount to your bow, mount to your gun, mount to another camera. We're actually using another one that's they call it a selfie cam lens that we stick in the ground and face back so that we get genuine shot footage. A lot of times it's cutaways and stuff like that, but with the Tacticam we're able to get genuine footage, because we're running 3 cameras at one time. We're running Kerry Wayne or myself, Jason, whoever. We're running the big camera that we're filming with now to get our main footage, and then we've got a Tacticam on the shooter's weapon, whether it be crossbow, compound bow, shotgun, rifle, whatever. We've got a mount for that to get the shooter's view, and then we've got that selfie cam that'll catch the shooter's reaction, the calling, Kerry Wayne or whoever's running the camera. We'll get all that stuff and be able to show you different angles, and it'll be genuine footage, not cutaway footage after the fact, which is what a lot of people show you. So that's another neat deal we're trying to do. But like I said, it's a turkey back here gobbling, and I done talked longer than I should have, as usual. So we're just to get after this one. Check out any of our stuff, mfkgamecalls.com, and check out our videos on YouTube at MFK Game Calls. Just subscribe to the channel, pull up all our videos, and we add a new one each week. We appreciate y'all watching.
I was dead before the day I was born. Had a target on my back running out tomorrow. But there's only one cure for a blessed soul. Had to rise from the ash, turn dust to gold.